My beloved, the instant your gaze touched these words, a ripple coursed through the unseen realms. This is no random encounter. Your spirit was summoned here by a force greater than chance, a celestial whisper declaring your moment has arrived. Right now, as your heart absorbs this truth, angels encircle your essence, and a luminous decree unfurls, etched with promises crafted solely for you. This is not mere narration. It is a sacred convergence, where the boundary between the eternal and the earthly dissolves, and the abundance you've yearned for prepares to cascade into your reality. Remain here. Do not turn away. Stay with me. For what unfolds will ignite your soul and unveil your destiny in ways that will leave you breathless. You know that inner tremor, don't you? That quiet unrest that awakens you in the stillness of night, that sacred longing whispering of a grandeur just beyond the horizon. Perhaps you lay awake recently, eyes tracing shadows on the ceiling, sensing an electric charge in the air, dreams so vivid they lingered like echoes of prophecy. That was no accident. That was the divine breathing purpose into your being, priming you for this precise instant. You're here because the Creator has never averted his gaze, every tear catalogued, every silent plea cherished, every wound that sought to shatter you, transformed into the forge of your strength. The betrayals that scarred, the delays that stretched faith thin, the nights you questioned your endurance, they were not punishments. They were preparations, sculpting you for a breakthrough so magnificent it will redefine your existence. Feel the shift happening now, the subtle elevation in the energy surrounding you. That warmth blooming in your chest, that flicker of hope accelerating your pulse. It is not illusion, it is confirmation. Divine currents of prosperity, love, and purpose surge toward you. You've sought signs, begged for direction, pleaded for clarity. This is your beacon, your spiritual compass, realigning your trajectory with the miracles bearing your name. You are not overlooked. You are not delayed beyond redemption. You stand precisely where destiny demands, and the heavens are poised to reveal why. There are forces that have observed your journey, some with admiration, others with envy, attempting to eclipse the light radiating from your core. They've doubted aloud, undermined quietly, perhaps even rejoiced in your stumbles. Yet what they fail to comprehend is that every obstacle they erected became a stepping stone under angelic guardianship. Every word spoken against you was overwritten by divine favor. Soon, those voices will fade, not through vengeance, but through the irrefutable evidence of the prosperity about to envelop you. You will not merely endure, you will ascend. You will not simply mend, you will radiate healing. You will not only envision, you will erect legacies that resonate through eternity. Pause. Inhale deeply. Sense the presence of Archangel Michael, sentinel of your divine purpose, his sword of light cleaving every shadow that dared approach your path. He has waged unseen wars on your behalf, dismantling snares in realms beyond sight, preserving the sacred vows inscribed for you. He murmurs now, "Beloved, the threshold is nearer than your heart dares believe. The financial freedom you've envisioned, the love that will anchor your soul, the purpose that will set your spirit ablaze, it is already unfolding." The gateway is faith. Trust, even when logic falters. The synchronicities, the chills tracing your spine, the dreams that pulse with life. These are not coincidences. This is divine orchestration, manifesting in this very breath. Envision your tomorrow, a reality where financial freedom liberates every choice, where debt evaporates like dawn mist, where opportunities pursue you with relentless grace. Picture entering spaces where your presence commands reverence, where your voice resonates with authority, where your heart dances in the rhythm of fulfilled purpose. This is no idle fantasy. It is your inheritance. A divine transfer of abundance is en route, a celestial endowment that will reshape your world. It may arrive as a whisper in conversation, a message that stops your breath, a doorway you never noticed. Yet when it manifests, you will recognize the hand of the divine, for it will feel like the miracle it is. Why you? Why now? Because your faithfulness has been a beacon through every tempest. You've extended kindness when your own reserves dwindled. You've prayed through the ache. You've clung to hope when despair beckoned. That is why your name glows in the spiritual ether, illuminated by promise. You are not ordinary. You are anointed. Called to shatter ancestral chains, to restore what fracture stole, to blaze so brilliantly that your light becomes a lighthouse for the lost. If your spirit quivers with recognition, if possibility electrifies your being, press that like button now. It is a quiet vow to the universe. I am prepared to claim what is mine. Doubts may slither in. The adversary delights in sowing uncertainty at the precipice of breakthrough. He'll murmur that miracles are for others, that your scars disqualify you, that hope is a fragile illusion. But those whispers crumble before the truth of your identity. You are cherished by the source of all. You are shielded by celestial legions. You are destined for greatness. The delays were not rejections. They were divine refinements, ensuring your blessing arrives flawless, unshakable, eternally yours. Silence the noise. Declare boldly, I am ready, I welcome my abundance. Let your voice ripple through the cosmos, for when faith speaks, angels accelerate, portals widen, and miracles descend. You've shouldered burdens not meant for your frame, regret from yesterday's missteps, fear of tomorrow's unknowns, shame from voices that never knew your worth. Release them. Your past is not your prison. It is the fertile ground where your future blooms. Every tear has irrigated seeds of destiny. Every moment of solitude was divine proximity in disguise. Your angels have cradled your dreams, fortified your purpose, and now they prepare to unleash what has been held in sacred reserve. Financial freedom that dissolves lack, relationships that mend the heart's fractures, a calling that reignites your soul's fire. It is not distant, it is imminent. All that is required is openness, presence, and unwavering trust. Someone, somewhere, feels an inexplicable tug toward you. Perhaps a figure from your history, their heart stirred by memories they cannot shake. Perhaps a soul yet unmet, guided by invisible threads to intersect your path. They are woven into this divine tapestry. Do not chase, do not force. Simply remain receptive, for their arrival will feel like returning to a home you never knew you had. A recognition that transcends time. The restlessness you've sensed, those waves of emotion crashing without warning, that sensation of being watched by benevolent forces, that was spiritual warfare, the enemy's final futile attempt to derail your ascension. But Archangel Michael has stood resolute, shattering every fetter, silencing every accuser, dismantling every scheme. He proclaims, the battle is won, the dawn breaks, your breakthrough is here. You need not strive, you need not plead. Open your hands, open your heart, receive. You may have encountered promises before, words that flickered and faded. This is different. This moment is a celestial alignment, a spiritual activation rewriting your timeline. In the days ahead, watch for the fingerprints of the divine, a call that defies coincidence, a message bearing the word opportunity, a stranger's kindness that feels like prophecy. These are not random, they are revelations. Heaven moves, and it moves for you. Your financial freedom is not a distant shore. It is the tide already kissing your feet. The weight of obligation, the anxiety of scarcity, it dissolves now. Envision resources flowing in harmony with your purpose, a life where generosity is your natural state, where prosperity is the platform for your greatest contributions. This is not mere wealth, it is liberation. It is the abundance you were born to steward, a river of blessing that nourishes all it touches. If your soul resonates, if hope surges like a tide within, subscribe now. Join a fellowship of believers, visionaries and warriors who refuse surrender. Your subscription is a declaration. I am all in for the miracle unfolding. Those who exited your story, the betrayers, the doubters, the ones who dimmed your light, their departure was divine pruning. Heaven cleared space for what aligns with your greatness. Release them without bitterness. The connections meant for you approach effortlessly, drawn by the gravity of your becoming. Love that feels like sanctuary is en route. You've whispered, "Why the wait? Why the wait?" Every trial was a chisel, sculpting resilience. Every pause was preparation for a blessing requiring the version of you now emerging. You're not late. You are perfectly timed. The Creator declares, "It is finished. Rise." In the next 7 days, a shift will ripple, a serenity that blankets your space, a clarity that sharpens your vision, a joy that lifts your spirit. It may begin subtly, a word of encouragement, an unexpected door, a dream that lingers like truth. Do not underestimate the spark. It will blaze into a legacy. You've always sensed your difference, that you were woven from stardust and purpose. You were never meant to conform. You were born to transform. The prosperity approaching is your toolkit, to fund visions, heal lineages, ignite hope. You are not here to exist. You are here to lead. Someone feels you in their spirit now, a pull they cannot name. They are part of the divine choreography. Trust the timing. When paths converge, it will feel like destiny remembering itself. You've endured too much to accept mediocrity. Every valley led to this summit. Declare it. I receive my divine purpose. Angels hasten at your faith. The atmosphere thickens with possibility. Chains snap. Doors swing wide. Dreams awaken. You're not imagining this. You are awakening to it. Watch for repeating numbers, prophetic dreams, conversations that carry weight. Heaven's signature is everywhere. Your legacy is not just personal, it is generational. The abundance flowing to you breaks cycles, builds empires of good, funds revolutions of kindness. You are becoming a wellspring. If this stirs you, like and subscribe. Stay tethered to this current of miracles. The doubts, the fears, the distractions, they are smoke before your fire. Rebuke them. Speak life. Your words shape reality. This is your sign, this message, this moment. You are not broken, you are becoming. Your life will be a testament, from ashes to altitude, by faith alone. The heavens rejoice because you stayed. The scroll of your destiny unfurls. Step forward. Your miracle is here. Time bends to your purpose. Expect the unexpected. A message, a connection, a moment of fate. You are not your pain. You are promise incarnate. The answers arrive now. Love approaches, pure, recognizant, homeward. Trust the guidance. Prosperity is your birthright. To live freely, give boldly, build eternally. Angels seal this promise. Declare, I'm ready, I receive. Signs will multiply. Dreams, dialogues, peace. Trust, receive. Your turn is now. The harvest ripens. Step into overflow. A loved one in spirit cheers your victory. Feel their embrace across realms. Your breakthrough ripples outward, touching lives, igniting hope. You are the miracle. Angels align everything. Trust, declare, my miracle manifests. You are chosen. Rise, receive, expect destiny's knock. Stay open. Watch heaven move. You stand at the precipice of the extraordinary. Fear not, you are worthy. Declare, I receive. Listen closely. Somewhere deep within you, something has been stirring. A quiet knowing, a soft pull that whispers, there's more for me than this. You may not have words for it yet, but you can feel it, can't you? That subtle hum in your chest when the world grows still, the sense that the air itself is charged with meaning. It's not imagination, it's awakening. And tonight, that awakening has led you here. You didn't stumble on this message by chance. No algorithm, no coincidence brought you here. You were guided. Somewhere between your questions and your prayers, between your silent tears and your stubborn hope, the universe responded, and heaven whispered your name. Right now, as you listen, angels are gathering. They move like light through the unseen, preparing a moment that was written long before you were born. Breathe. Feel that? That's presence. That's the divine brushing against your spirit, reminding you that you were never forgotten. You've been walking through long nights, wondering if anyone up there was listening. You've carried weight that wasn't meant to be permanent. Guilt, doubt, exhaustion from fighting battles no one saw. But the struggle wasn't wasted. Every sleepless night, every prayer that ended in silence was a seed being planted. And now the soil is breaking open. Something holy is rising. Archangel Michael stands near. His energy is strong but calm, like thunder held in a heartbeat. He's been with you, yes, you, shielding you from unseen harm, cutting through energies that tried to hold you down. You may not have known it, but there were moments you were spared because of him. Accidents avoided, words unsaid, doors closed that would have led you astray. He has been your unseen defender, and tonight he steps forward with a message written in light. A divine transfer is being prepared in your name. Now, before you imagine gold falling from the sky or checks appearing in the mail, hear this truth. This isn't about luck. It's not about winning. It's about alignment, about your soul finally standing in the exact place where heaven can pour out what's been stored up for you. For years, life has been sculpting you, trimming away what couldn't stay, refining you through fire and silence. And though it hurt, it made you ready for this. You've wondered why certain people walked away, why opportunities slipped through your fingers, why prayers seemed to bounce off the ceiling. It wasn't punishment, it was positioning. Heaven cannot pour new wine into old vessels, and so the old had to be emptied. You had to be stripped of what was temporary to receive what is eternal. And now the new is arriving, not in chaos, but in order. Not in fear, but in faith. Not someday, now. Close your eyes for a moment and feel the stillness. The shift you sense in the air is real. The atmosphere around you is thick with movement. Angels aligning paths, rearranging circumstances, preparing openings where you saw only walls. The Creator has seen your faithfulness, your persistence, your refusal to give up when everything screamed that it was over. And heaven rewards faith that endures. You're standing at the edge of breakthrough. It may not look like it yet. Maybe your bank account is low. Your heart is tired. Your dreams feel distant. But listen, the visible is always the last to catch up with what's happening in the spiritual. Right now, abundance is gathering momentum in your favor. Financial freedom is being written into your story, not through chance, but through divine strategy. The kind that opens doors you never knew existed, the kind that connects you with people who carry the next key to your purpose. Archangel Michael is overseeing it. He says, "Do not fear the unknown. The path is already lit." You see, faith doesn't require proof. It creates it. Every time you choose to believe, even when nothing around you supports it, heaven moves closer. Every time you speak words of hope instead of defeat, angels accelerate their work. Every time you forgive instead of curse, the chains loosen a little more. You've been doing this work, quietly, faithfully, even when it felt pointless. And that's why this message found you. The divine transfer isn't just wealth, it's restoration. It's peace after turmoil, clarity after confusion, purpose after pain. It's the moment when what was once lost begins to return, not as it was, but as it was meant to be. relationships that strengthen instead of drain you, work that fulfills instead of depletes, opportunities that match your calling instead of your fear. You are being elevated to a frequency that can finally hold what you've been praying for. If your heart is stirring, if your chest feels warm, or your eyes fill without reason, that's your confirmation. The veil is thin right now. The unseen is close. Your spirit recognizes this truth, even if your mind struggles to believe it. So, stay. Don't rush away. Let these words sink in. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible to heaven. There's power in staying present. The moment you pause and truly listen, something unlocks. So, as you stay here, your alignment strengthens. The angels who have been circling your name are drawing closer, wings brushing through your timeline, clearing what no longer serves you. This is what a divine recalibration feels like. Subtle yet unmistakable. Peace rising where anxiety once lived. Hope lighting up where despair had nested. Possibility blooming in the cracks of old disappointment. You've felt abandoned, haven't you? There were moments you asked, why me? Why must it hurt this much? But now, heaven answers. Because destiny demanded depth. Shallow roots cannot hold tall blessings. You were being deepened, not punished, prepared, not rejected. Every delay, every heartbreak, every betrayal carved more space for grace. And that grace is now overflowing. Soon, you'll see signs, numbers repeating, unexpected opportunities, dreams that feel like messages. These aren't coincidences. They are confirmations. Each one whispering, you are on track. The divine transfer isn't waiting for perfection, it's waiting for permission. The moment you say, I am ready, heaven releases the next wave. So say it now, softly but with conviction. I am ready. Take another breath. As you exhale, imagine the old leaving, fear, guilt, unworthiness, scarcity. Let it dissolve. With every breath, you make room for light. Feel it enter your chest, spreading warmth through your body. That's life force returning. That's divine energy flowing again. You are not broken, you are awakening. Archangel Michael smiles upon you now. His sword of light cuts through confusion, doubt, and fear. He whispers, you are safe, you are guided, you are destined. And in that safety, miracles multiply. The ones you thought were impossible begin to form shape. The ones you've prayed for silently begin to surface in ways only heaven could arrange. Before we go further, pause for a moment. If this message resonates, if your spirit feels something sacred unfolding, take a second to like this video. It's more than a click. It's a declaration that you're saying yes to your breakthrough, yes to your divine purpose, yes to the abundance that's on its way. It's how you tell heaven, I'm here, I'm ready, because you are. And this, right here, right now, is the beginning of your transformation. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust, the frame is already forming. The Creator is painting your destiny with strokes of gold, and every shade of pain you've endured is becoming part of a masterpiece. You are never forgotten. You are being refined for glory. And tonight, that glory starts to rise. Stay with me, because what's coming next will shift how you see everything. Stay with me, because what's coming next will shift how you see everything. The moment you chose to listen, truly listen, the heavens leaned in. The veil between worlds thinned, and what was once delayed began to move. You may not see it yet, but something in your life just changed direction. The tides of resistance have turned in your favor. Archangel Michael has drawn his sword of light and carved a path straight through the obstacles that have kept you bound. For too long, you've lived in survival mode, trying to hold it all together, pretending you're fine when you're not, smiling through pain because you didn't want anyone to worry. You've carried the weight of others, held the line when no one thanked you, poured into people who never poured back. And still, you stood. Still, you prayed. Still, you kept faith alive, even if it flickered. That persistence is the currency of heaven. That resilience is what caught divine attention. There's a record of you, a scroll in the spiritual archives written in light. Every time you forgave when you could have fought, it was written. Every time you gave when you had little, it was recorded. Every time you chose faith over fear, even with trembling hands, heaven took note. And now those records have reached maturity. It's time for release. You've entered the fulfillment season, the moment when promises turn tangible, when unseen efforts bear visible fruit. The divine transfer spoken over your life isn't random. It's your inheritance. You've been storing spiritual credit through endurance, and now heaven is paying it forward with interest. But here's what you must understand. The transfer won't always appear as money first. Sometimes it comes as wisdom, as clarity, as unexpected peace. It comes as a sudden opportunity, a new idea, a phone call that shifts your direction. Sometimes it comes as courage, the strength to close the wrong door so the right one can open. And when that happens, don't question it, don't resist it, flow with it, because every shift, every surprise, every realignment is heaven saying, it's time. Archangel Michael stands behind you, hand on your shoulder. His voice is deep but tender. You've done enough doubting. It's time to trust. Trust, what a sacred word. You've said it, but tonight you're being asked to live it. Trust that what left your life was never meant to stay. Trust that what's coming will fit perfectly. Trust that your prayers weren't ignored, they were incubating. Some blessings require time to ripen, and yours has. The harvest is ready. Right now, the energy around you is thick with possibility. You might feel tingling in your hands, warmth in your chest, or even chills down your spine. Don't brush that off. That's confirmation, heaven brushing close, reminding you that the spiritual and the physical are meeting in this moment. The divine transfer is a shift in frequency. As your vibration rises, you begin to attract what matches your new level. People will notice the change. Some will be drawn to your light. Others will distance themselves because they can't handle it. Let them go. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into this next chapter. Some were assigned only to your wilderness, not your promised land. You've been climbing a long hill, but you're about to see the view from the top. Every ounce of pain, every delay, every detour, it's all leading to this elevation. You're about to look back and understand why it had to happen that way. And when you do, gratitude will replace regret, peace will replace confusion, and purpose will replace pain. Take a deep breath. Feel your lungs fill with life. With every inhale, imagine drawing in divine energy, light, clarity, abundance. With every exhale, release the old, fear, scarcity, doubt. This is how you open your spiritual channel. This is how miracles find you. If these words resonate, if your spirit is responding, pause for a moment and subscribe to this channel. It's not just about following. It's about staying connected to divine frequency. When you subscribe, you're saying to the universe, keep the flow open, keep the messages coming. I'm ready for more. Because you are. You've outgrown the version of you that used to settle. You've outlasted the storms meant to break you. You've proven through endurance alone that you are unstoppable when you walk with faith. Listen, there's something sacred about this moment. Somewhere above you, Archangel Michael and his legion are standing in radiant formation, wings unfurled, swords gleaming. They're not preparing for battle. They've already won it. They're preparing your stage, the stage where you finally rise. This transfer isn't luck. It's justice. It's divine correction. It's the universe returning to you what was taken, what was stolen, what was denied. Every delay that frustrated you was actually storing power behind a dam. And when that dam breaks, and it will not trickle. it will flood. The Creator has not forgotten the nights you prayed through tears, whispering, "Just show me a sign." This is that sign. The fact that you're hearing these words means your spiritual timing has arrived, the hourglass has turned, and heaven is in motion. But here's your part. Stay in alignment. Don't slip back into fear. When doubt whispers, answer it with faith. When worry rises, answer it with worship. When the old voices of shame try to speak, remind them, "I am not who I was. I am who God says I am." You're not here by accident. You are not watching by mistake. You are watching because destiny demanded it. You've reached the vibration where divine messages can reach you, and now that you're here, nothing can pull you back to the old frequency unless you choose it. Say this out loud with me. I release the past, I receive the promise. I walk in abundance. Good. Feel the energy shift as you say it. The more you speak alignment, the more alignment speaks back. Archangel Michael is whispering something now, and it's for you. The window is open. Walk through it. Don't look back. The light ahead is stronger than the shadows behind. You've been asking for a new season, and it's here. The divine transfer is not pending, it's processing. Pieces are moving right now. Documents, approvals, opportunities, introductions. Things that seemed stuck are being unstuck. What was delayed is being released. You'll notice synchronicities in the coming days, a stranger's kindness, a sudden burst of inspiration, an unexpected message that feels too perfect to be random. Those are confirmations. Stay awake to them. Heaven rarely shouts, it whispers. But when you listen closely, everything becomes a message. Your part is simple. Remain in gratitude. Gratitude keeps the gate open. The more you thank, the more flows in. So thank God not just for what's coming, but for what already is. Thank your angels for working tirelessly behind the veil. Thank yourself for surviving when you could have surrendered. You're stepping into overflow, spiritual abundance that spills into every area of life. Financial freedom will follow naturally because money is just energy, and energy flows to where faith lives. You've planted faith in rocky ground, but now that soil has softened, it's fertile, it's ready. The moment you decided not to quit, heaven marked you for this. Archangel Michael said, "Their name is written in light." And so it is. Now breathe again, slowly. As you do, imagine that light expanding from your chest, filling the room, touching everything around you. That light carries your intention, it carries your readiness, it carries the frequency of yes. And heaven responds to yes. You're not waiting anymore. You're aligning, you're remembering, you're rising. Stay with me, because what happens next will make the unseen visible. Stay with me, because what happens next will make the unseen visible. There's a stirring happening right now in the realm you cannot see. The light around your name has intensified. What once glimmered faintly is now burning bright, so bright that even your angels are pausing to marvel. This isn't ordinary illumination. It's divine recognition. It's heaven's way of saying, your moment has come. You've been through too many battles to count. Some were physical, fighting to make ends meet, to keep going, to hold your head above water. But the greater wars were invisible, the silent ones, the ones waged in your mind when no one was watching. The battles against fear, anxiety, doubt, and loneliness. The ones where you questioned whether your prayers meant anything at all. But here's the truth you may not have realized. Every time you fought through the darkness and chose to believe anyway, you were winning those wars. Archangel Michael saw each one. He was there when you collapsed in exhaustion, when your spirit felt too heavy to lift, when you whispered, "God, I don't know how much longer I can do this." He didn't just hear you, he fought for you. Every unseen battle you survived is evidence of his protection. Every close call you escaped was a divine interception. You are still here for a reason. That reason is about to unfold. The divine transfer is not simply a reward, it's a revelation. It reveals who you've always been beneath the fear, beneath the doubt, beneath the struggle. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a vessel of divine power, created to shift atmospheres and change the narrative of your lineage. That's why you've faced such intense resistance. The brighter the destiny, the heavier the opposition. But now, the balance shifts. The scales of heaven are tipping in your favor. Listen closely. You may start noticing strange alignments, timing that feels too precise to be random, conversations that unlock new understanding, moments where you just know what to do. That's not coincidence. That's divine orchestration. You're being guided step by step into what's already yours. And when those moments happen, remember this: hesitation delays miracles. Faith activates them. So when the door opens, don't overthink it. Walk through. You'll know it's yours because it will carry peace, not confusion, excitement, not fear, clarity, not chaos. There's a phrase echoing in the heavens right now, words written in light above your name. The appointed time has come. That means everything that once felt stagnant is about to accelerate. Where you once crawled, you'll now run. Where you once prayed for breadcrumbs, you'll now see banquets. This is what divine timing looks like. It feels sudden, but it's been building for years. Your angels are already ahead of you. They're aligning resources, orchestrating meetings, arranging divine coincidences that will seem too perfect to explain. Don't worry about how it will happen. Just be ready when it does. Readiness is the bridge between prayer and manifestation. You may feel emotions rising right now, tears, chills, warmth spreading through your chest. Let it happen. That's your spirit responding to truth. You're not just hearing words, you're remembering them. These truths have lived inside you all along. This message is only awakening what your soul already knew. Archangel Michael says, "You are the key you've been waiting for." Everything you need to unlock this next season is already within you. The wisdom, the courage, the creativity, the strength, it's all there, waiting for you to believe in it. Heaven doesn't send permission slips, it sends confirmations. And this is yours. There's something sacred happening at this very hour. The divine courtroom has ruled in your favor. The blockages that once hindered your progress are being lifted. The contracts that held your energy in cycles of lack are being canceled. You may not see the paperwork, but the spiritual decree has been signed. And once heaven authorizes release, no force on earth can stop it. This isn't about greed, it's about purpose. Financial freedom isn't a luxury, it's a tool for divine work. You are meant to live free so that your hands can give freely, so that your voice can inspire boldly, so that your heart can love without fear. Prosperity is not vanity, it's divine efficiency. It's the Creator ensuring that lack no longer limits your destiny. So don't shrink back when abundance arrives. Don't sabotage it by doubting your worth. You've earned this not by perfection, but by persistence. You stayed when it would have been easier to quit. You believed when you could have gone numb. That faith is the foundation of every miracle that's now on its way. If you're still here, take a moment to like this video. It's more than a digital gesture. It's an energetic agreement. It's your way of saying, I align with this truth. I receive this word. I'm ready for my divine release. Now breathe again. The atmosphere around you is alive. The air feels different because it is different. Angels are descending with scrolls of light. Blueprints of your new season, assignments written with precision and purpose. They're not random blessings. They're strategic upgrades. You've been asking for breakthrough, but heaven is sending transformation. Breakthrough gets you out. Transformation takes you higher. You're not just escaping the old, you're evolving into the new. Archangel Michael stands at the threshold of your timeline, holding a key forged in divine fire. It carries your name, your purpose, your destiny, and with every word you've absorbed tonight, that key is turning. The lock is releasing. The gates are opening. This is the divine transfer, the moment when heaven's abundance meets your readiness. You'll begin to notice a calm boldness in the coming days. The fear that once froze you will fade. The hesitation that kept you small will dissolve. The shame that used to silence you will lose its grip. That's not random, that's activation. You are being recoded at the soul level for abundance, confidence, and divine purpose. From this day forward, scarcity no longer fits you. Fear no longer speaks for you. The old identity, the one that believed survival was the goal, is being retired. You are no longer just surviving. You are creating. You are expanding. You are radiating divine frequency into every space you enter. Say this softly to yourself. I am light. I am protected. I am abundant. I am ready. Good. That vibration you feel rising through your body right now, that's alignment. That's the divine circuitry of your being reactivating. You're not stepping into new energy. You're remembering your true energy. Archangel Michael is smiling. His sword of light glows brighter, reflecting the truth of who you are. A warrior of peace, a vessel of purpose, a child of divine design. You've spent enough time doubting. It's time to live as though heaven is already backing every move you make, because it is. Don't fear the magnitude of your calling. You are built for it. Heaven never assigns a mission without providing the strength to carry it. And when you wake tomorrow, you'll feel it, the difference. The air will feel lighter, your thoughts clearer, your steps more grounded. You may even find yourself humming for no reason or smiling at something small. That's not coincidence. That's alignment settling into your nervous system. Your new reality is sinking into place. The divine transfer isn't coming. It's here. It's unfolding in real time. Stay with me, because the next moments will reveal how to hold it, how to walk in it, and how to never lose what heaven is now giving.